Hey gang, Bison here. We're going to continue with our Let's Stroud Survival Knife series. This is part 2. We're going to be looking at the SK Mountain Ultimate Survival Knife, which is up top. And we're going to look at the SK Jungle Machete, which is this good looking guy right here. Let's take a look at the knife. Very nice, very sturdy, very well balanced. Nice hard plastic here, rubbery part for your finger, nice and rubbery and very grippy up here. We have our, again, knurled steel pommel, which I feel is a little much, it's better for defense purposes than I guess hammering, but we'll take a look at that come the spring when it's warmer out and my work schedule calms down. Here we have our bonded 440 stainless steel blade. It's very sharp, very razor sharp out of the box. Very nice, aggressive serrations here. And I don't know, it seems to be the norm with these knives where it's kind of left-handed serration action. I mean, you really don't want to use it in that direction. I guess mainly it's, maybe not for cutting that way, it's more for cutting rope or a branch or something. Anyway, moving along, very impressive, very nice knife. We'll see how she stands the test of time and some field tests come the warmer weather. Now here's the big disappointment, guys. This thing right here is the sheath. We have a beautiful, well-crafted knife, very impressive, and then we get this Fisher-Price My First Survival Knife sheath. It's got our nylon and plastic construction. We have our mesh pouch in the back for our survival pamphlet. Knife sharpener here, which is pretty cool. Kind of works like this. I don't want to really do it because the blade is razor sharp. It's got this signal mirror in the front, which is pretty polished. You can see me, what's up gang, and this little drawer. Really? I don't know. It's good for a couple matches. You obviously would have to put it in a little bag. Maybe some cotton balls, some tinder in a bag. I mean, it's not waterproof for a second. So whatever is tiny in there needs to be in a bag. It's probably good for some monofilament line, some hooks, some weights. It has a use, but I think it's a work in progress. It's got our about, I don't know how many feet this is, probably about 25 feet, doubt it's 50, of fake parachute cord. It's that stuff that you would get with like the Night Eyes products that you can see in Dick's and Sports Darting and stuff. On this side, we have this little tiny toy whistle with a little tiny flashlight on it. An emergency situation is all you have. I'm sure it'll be great. The whistle is not very impressive. Let me take a blow into it. Yeah, no, I don't think you would hear that more than 100 feet away. So, I don't know. Snaps on the side here. You turn her around, pop this guy out, and here's our little stubby ferro rod. It'll work at a pinch, but it might be a bit of a pain in the ass. It's difficult to grip. It's very slippery. It's not very grippy. So, I don't know. Knife is great. I think this really needs to go back to the drawing board a little bit. You know, it doesn't feel too, I don't know. I don't know. Just not a fan of it. Sorry. And here on the bottom, we have our machete. Same 440 bonded steel. Beautiful looking knife. The blade length is 11.75 inches. Overall length is 18 inches long. Again, we have our knurled steel pommel. Same plastic, rubbery, grippy handle. It feels very, very front end heavy, which means this is going to be outstanding for any chopping work, cutting branches, chopping lumber. It is not sharpened up here, up top, which would be dual use in a bug out survival situation where you could probably want to use this for prying, and it is very sharp out of the box. Much sharper than the Bear Grylls Machete comes. That is a huge disappointment. We can just take a quick look at that. We'll do separate reviews of this in the future, but I bought this a year ago. Took it out in the field to kind of screw around. Honestly, within an hour in a damp situation, this rust formed before the eyes. I don't know if you can see it. See how it's all gold? That's rust, guys. This thing rusted within a couple hours of being outside. Even after wiping it down immediately with a silicone cloth that I keep in my bag, this guy rusted. And it is not very sharp at all. Very, very, very disappointing. Looks good, feels good, but I don't know, Gerber. It's that mystery crap steel. Anyway, moving along. Up here we have our same situation. We need to file this guy down. But this is very, very impressive tool. I can't wait to get it out there in the spring and see how she does. Not bad of a sheath. We have a ferro rod in here again, which they're very tight to get out. There's the ferro rod. I like this design better. It's very nice, easy to grip, slightly longer than the one in the toy sheath over there. Snaps back in nicely. This is molded plastic covered with nylon. Same mesh deal in the back. Machete slides in and out, and then this opens this way to kind of unsheath it in that direction. Now again with this, what I don't like, that I disliked about the knife we saw yesterday, is when you put it in the sheath, no matter which way you put it in, it just doesn't, blades explode, it doesn't line up, and it's very, very wobbly. So I think Camillus and Les designed a great product here in their knives, but I really think their sheaths need to go back into the drawing, go back on the drawing board, and maybe they should look into some more feedback from some of the buyers and redesign them. But overall, the blades and the knife constructions are very impressive, very sturdy, very sharp. I think they're really going to do the job when it comes down to it. So anyway, there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Have a good night. Bison out.